tell you straight boy, crook up your bunch. You dope or work, it's in a class again, we are cut.
Happy New Year! Happy New Year, everyone! I hope everyone is excited as we are for the year. Yeah, man. 2021, you guys, we are still here. And you know us, we go by the name The Kukumas. I am Zanele and
I'm Dando.
yeah, so you guys, this year we wanted to start our year with, with some juices of last year. So we actually, today we actually gonna do a story time and, unpack a few things for you guys. Actually, we want to tell you how we lost 8 friends in one night. One night, 8 people. I'm not even sure if it's 8. Maybe I'm exaggerating. I don't know. But please watch and find out what happened.
I'm excited for the new year, of course, and I would like to welcome each and every one of you guys back to our YouTube channel and to our old subbies. Let's continue doing this, watch our videos, like, comment, and make sure that you share with your people. And to the new subbies or to the new people who are watching our video for the very first time, welcome to the Kukumas. So we really hope that you guys will enjoy our video. And as Zen mentioned, that we are doing a story time today. We hope that you like, and when you like the video, don't forget to subscribe and press the notification bell so that you'll be
notified.
Right. Well, so guys, about today's story time. Yes, I'm excited. It's 2021, and we are very excited to be part, or actually we are very excited to have this opportunity to be shooting this video again this year. I mean, when you look at last year, sometimes you feel some other things you never even thought would happen, but we're really grateful that we are here now. I'm a bit I have mixed emotions about our story time today, of course, because obviously, I mean, having to lose friends, it's not exciting at all.
Yeah.
But then, some things are, they just they inevitable in a way, and they make you decide, or well, sometimes you don't even decide, but they just they just things that just happen, and they actually make you make you to realize that it is. And well, we meet in life, but it does not really mean that we will get to the finish line together. Some people we meet on the way are just people to just experience life with and to learn and grow with, but it doesn't mean that we're going to be together forever.
Yeah, man.
Well, then we'll take... Okay.
Yeah, I was going to just say that I think for me, the other thing is that a lot of people have been asking as well,
Yeah,
obviously, when you are friends with people, there's a lot of people that always see you together. And then when that doesn't happen anymore, they ask you a question, where is Ubani? So you get a lot of, having to... Some people know like some stories, and then they come to ask you, and you're like, you don't want to talk about it. But yeah, the day is the day. And so I'm sure you have your popcorns there. Dan, I'm not sure if you want to just introduce what, like, the scenery or...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not really sure, because we didn't really structure this. We don't usually structure things when we want to talk about. We believe in spontaneity, if that's the term. Anyway, so we just decided, okay, fine, let's have our story time for the very first time, and we're gonna be talking about how we actually lost our friends. Technically in one night, but then obviously
it's always a build up.
Exactly.
But
Yes.
The
And then
final
that
thing
very
happened.
same, that actual night that we're going to be talking about was basically the very last party we attended.
Yeah, before
Last year.
was it
No, it was just, I think it was the last party before the lockdown, or just slightly, at the
Slightly
beginning of lockdown.
lockdown,
You know,
yeah.
obviously we're not allowed to attend parties in lockdown because it was lockdown. So it was just before, just
nje
before or
singing
then
in
the beginning of
lockdown,
lockdown.
you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
So are we?
I don't know how we're gonna do this. What do you think is the best way? I
I
don't
think let's
know.
just role play this whole thing, you know. But
Yeah.
we're just gonna give our friends certain names.
Yeah, of course.
For obvious reasons. But then, so we had like these two friends.
Yeah. Okay. I think originally we have two friends.
Yes.
And then obviously because of association, you end up having like, you know, your acquaintances become more close to you. You attend each other's birthdays, and you know, and it's always fun. I mean, if anyone knows us, it's always a vibe. If we're attending a party, whatever, even with our friends, it's always a vibe.
Okay.
When you see us, it's always gonna be lit, you know. We always like having fun. We always loving each other. We always enjoying, and that is like how I actually want friendships to be.
Yeah.
Where you know, but now when you meet your friends, it's going down.
Yeah, of course.
We encourage each other. We do a lot.
Almost everything with each other.
Yeah.
And I think you know what I actually I can reflect on the friendship that we had, as the fact that you don't get to worry when you're not around.
Yeah.
You know, the type of friendships where, you know, if I'm not there, you'll be worried. I wonder what are they gonna be talking about? Am I gonna be, you know, you don't even worry because you know then they'll never discuss you.
Yeah.
If they talk about Ndandu, they talk about Ndandu because she's part of us.
Exactly.
You know?
And sometimes when they talk about you, they're gonna call you, they're gonna video call you.
Yes, and it's likely
always
that they will be talking about something that they would actually be discussing even if you're around.
Yeah.
So we never really shame. Honestly, obviously, we are when I'm not there, I'm not there. So I won't know what's happening. But you never felt any bad vibes of, you know, feeling like when I'm not around, they're going to be talking about me. You never even hear stories where, oh, Ntando, when you were not there, the other friend was saying, no, we're just like family. We're like those type of buddies. We're so close.
So
we share everything,
so
you know,
much.
and we're coming a long way.
So much.
Yes, not that long. It's been years.
Since varsity, I think.
Yeah, I think
around
since
2012.
2011.
But we didn't meet everyone at the same time.
But we actually this whole crew or a group of friends that we had.
It was around 2011.
It was 2011 when my 21st birthday.
Yeah.
Well, sorry for now I have to expose my age, but it was around that time when we actually initially met the one friend, and then we're not gonna really go deep into explaining who the friends are, because I mean a lot of you that knows us knows who the friends are. But anyway, we have these friends are gonna be like Buhle.
Sitting Buhle no Esethu. Buhle no Esethu.
How about we have a Buhle and another Buhle?
Come on. Come on, Dando, yo. So the other one.
I don't like the Esethu. Okay, now that I don't like
Esethu. Okay. Ubuhle no bani ke? Ubuhle no Ayanda.
Or let's just say Bubi and I'm joking. So it's Buhle.
No, let's say Ubuhle no. Let's say Tamara ke. Ubuhle no Tamara.
Okay, well, Tamara, I have like two friends.
I hope like in our minds, because now we're not the same person. I hope we are naming them.
No. It's
okay.
Buhle and Tamara.
So we have Ubuhle no Tamara. And then we met the other people. We became so close. You know, we shared a lot. It was the vibes, actually. And now coming to the party, the last supper. Last supper. Yo, guys.
If you remember the Last Supper in the Bible with
Yeah,
Jesus Christ
that
and
was
his
exactly
disciples.
Anyway, so Utamara had a birthday, and it was gonna be her birthday party, basically. Okay, fine. Obviously, we're gonna be invited, but I think there were vibes. There were bad vibes even before we got to the party. But I mean, it's always, with friends.
You can always sense on there's something fishish.
Not going right. Anyway, we are invited to the party, and yeah, man, we are given a location. Okay, this is where the party is gonna be.
Because I'm trying to think. Okay, sorry about that, but I'm trying to think. The fact that we say you already felt that there were vibes, the baddish vibes, even prior to going to the party or even receiving the invitations for the party. I think the fact that even having to receive that invitation, you were even reluctant. Whether am I gonna get it?
Yeah, because normally
are we even gonna be invited? Because I mean, it's an obvious thing that this month it's Zen's birthday, the other month is Busha's birthday,
and the other thing,
and then you even talk about in advance.
Of the planning.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That you talk about in advance. That okay, you know what?
What are you
My
doing?
friend,
What are you doing?
Okay, so you know what I mean.
So this time it was different in the sense that we kind of waiting for invitations. So that happened. So we're like, oh, okay, we're going to the party, which was, I think. There was a pre-party on Friday.
But we couldn't make it to the pre-party.
We couldn't make it to the pre-party. And then the Saturday...
Because there was not really a clear communication on whether come on the pre-party or not. But it was a matter of, are you guys coming? And it was almost during that time. Are you coming today or tomorrow? And I mean, the birthday is tomorrow. So I mean, you've got an invitation to the party. So we're like, okay, fine.
Okay, no, let's come tomorrow.
Yeah.
Anyway, now it's the tomorrow.
And I was really, honestly, I was
also not feeling, obviously, both of us, because of the vibes, we were like, should we not? But I think the other thing is, because of the vibes, we didn't want to be the first ones to officially not go to a friend's party when they invited you. But already,
and you're actually thinking that even the friend inviting you, they're basically saying that I don't want to be the one. I don't want to be the one who's not inviting.
I want to invite them,
because it's gonna be a new thing. It's gonna be a taboo now. Yeah. Wow, we're not invited now. Let me invite them and know them.
Okay, I don't want to be there. I don't want to be. Yeah. So the invite was sent, and then we went the next day. We were actually a little bit late. So we get to the location. We get to the location. We knock by the door. We get in. Never have I ever. Never
and
have
hopefully
I ever.
Never you will ever.
I hope I never ever. Guys, attention. Yo. Hi, Jonga. I don't know. You could cut it with a knife, guys. Have you ever felt ubana kuyabanda but ushushu? Like you don't know what's happening. That was the vibe. Guys, by the table, and I think when we got there they were already on the table busy so they were busy dining guys. Like I could hear my steps because heels and gay heels good tiles like when we were going to the table.
And imagine when we got there very close to the table, the chairs are full. There's no empty chair.
I'm like, yeah.
Whoa.
I was like, Haibo. In nerves like Zaba all over the show. And I was like, because I'm the busy again, the a gift for the birthday girl, what I do is I walk straight to her and then dimnike a gift yakhe. And then she was like, "Hey, Bo."
And she's leaving me stranded. I don't even know where to stand next to who. And people that you know, like you've been friends with, they can't even look at you.
Like, go busy, guys. People are eating.
They're so serious.
Guys,
Focusing
go
on.
busy. Forget knife.
I think one of the other friends, which we didn't name, the ones that we actually said that they used to be acquaintances, but then we ended up getting along and we became friends. One of them tried to do some jokey, you know, calling me by my clan name. Yeah, and then we just laugh it off. And then you could sense that they were sort of trying to accommodate you, but they were not themselves, as you know, because obviously there's a tension.
Good
And
tense. Yo, good tense, guys. Anyway, ndimnike uTamara like her gift, and then Anbuze like jokingly, "Bible, are you dropping a present or like what's happening? Why don't you wait? Is it a drop and go? What's happening?" And how did we end up having Izduloganen? What happened?
Also, Tamara's boyfriend offered me a chair. He actually offered me, I think, his chair. And
then he went to fetch another.
He was very accommodative, and the fact that he's just a boyfriend, he's not our friend. We just get along, but we're not friends with him.
And then I can't remember how I ended up having a chair. And then Tamara was like, "Did for yourself." Because she was talking to me and then not to share.
Oh, and yes.
Yeah, and then we did that.
Which I really liked. I felt like she was accommodating.
Yeah. Anyway, guys,
but the real table.
The real table, guys, we didn't have chairs. So I don't know if it was busy, and I don't know.
Probably
I don't know, or maybe they thought we're not gonna come. As we said, I'm gonna invite them, then they decide. So maybe they assume that the decision will be us not coming. Yeah, but after that, okay, I
could not even enjoy food because to me it was like you know when you're just eating and you have this thing and then now the food becomes so dry in your mouth because you are in your nerves. Like, I don't know.
I was so nervous.
For some reason, you never saw like in your own.
What is happening? Why am I this nervous? Anyway, gifts, you know, people are gonna hand gifts to the birthday girl. I can't remember anyway abantu ke bemane kuhlekwa uyabona umuntu enza speech sakhe bana, "This is what I wish you," kwathini. Then kwaphakame this other new, like, I think she's the newest member. She was the newest member in the group. Kwaphakama, guys, Wateta, guys, wabe esitshe ke bana, "Chomi." Yagelendo yakho. I was like, what? Okay, so simamele mos.
And you're actually thinking you never had a friend so loud and so reprimanding,
anyway.
sort of, you know. Yes, I mean, we do advise each other usually as
but
friends.
Always
we
on
talk
very calm. Yeah,
not in a parent type of,
you know,
that dominant type of friend. But anyway, our energies are not the same.
Yeah, of course.
And we appreciate each energy. Hey.
Yeah, we always do appreciate. Yonke energy, guys, bring, like, come as you are. We want you as yourself.
Yeah, but if you can't take my energy, then
no, and I also can't take yours.
No, it doesn't mean you can't. Like, what I'm trying to say is energies can actually, you know, they can differ around. But if I cannot take your energy, then let it be. Like, we should accept that. Oh, yeah. Some vibes you just cannot, you know, tolerate. Some you can. But anyway, we're in the middle of the
of the
story
speech.
Time.
Anyway, she was like, if you don't like something, please
Stop this thing of yours.
Yeah, stop this thing of yours. Let the people know, Bana, stop being a softie. You know what I wish for you. This as you are growing, I wish you
Stop letting people
don't let people play you by walking all over you. Don't. And then I can't remember who that was, but one of the people who was there were like, what is that gonna help? How is that gonna help? Don't. They ended up, by tete yonke ke lento. And I was like, yay, kuya kuba tense ngoku. And then it got to my turn. I was so nervous. I actually
you felt like you're the newest when you it's as if you're not used to this friend.
I didn't even know what to say, honestly. Especially having to talk after that. And
after someone who you feel, because when you're at a space and there's someone when they are sending through a certain message. Yes, it's a message of you well wishes and whatever not.
Yeah, but
however, you still feel as an audience now, or people that are actually on the congregation or sitting around the table, you feel, I wonder. It's like there is some message indirectly being sent to someone around the table, but then it's not sent directly. So some circumlocation of some your guilty conscience now will actually talk to you. It doesn't make you comfortable. Sometimes it's always
I
best
think
that
again,
if people
the
want
other thing that made us a little bit uncomfortable was because there were already bad vibes. Quite even, yeah. So even
with our Tamara friend, you could already know that there are things you could we already realized that the trends have changed.
So in my mind, what was going on was that the message that is from the lady, she's maybe speaking on behalf of Tamara. So I was like, what am I going to say to Tamara? What am I going to wish her? Because maybe she said some things to the lady. Now the lady feels, Bana, you know what? Just because when you can't say that to your friends, let me be that person. Let me, you know, they're going to get the message.
Yes.
If I say it during
because
the speech.
You're too quiet or
You're
whatever.
too nice, you're too quiet. So
well,
now I was like, what do I say? And then when I got there, I was like, yo, guys, I'm so nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous. I really said that. And then Tamara was like, you know what? Have a drink. I think she had like a champagne or something. And then she made me drink like the champagne. And then I was like, okay, anyway, I said my speech, and then lucky enough I had written like a little note for her.
Can I ask you something? So on your speech, did you perhaps not obviously but did you on your speech maybe try to sort of answer on
No, I didn't. What I said was, because Tamara was gonna move, remember, so that's the thing that I knew, Bana, she's moving, so even the gift I had, you know, organized it around her moving. So I actually spoke about why I got her that certain gift, and so my speech was around that. You know, you are moving, so I want you to feel close to your people. This is what I have for you. And you know, when the speech is done and you're like, now I can breathe again. And although I know that I wasn't, you know, forced to do it, but I was like, you know, why not? And after that, anyway, we finished eating, and then the music never stopped.
Yeah, the party then began. I got Kali Padim Shy. I got Kali Padim Shy. We actually started taking pictures.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I think because we were a bit late, so already they already took pictures.
Like
And-
group photos,
yeah, group
because
photos
normally
and
that's what
whatever
we
it is.
do, take a group photo,
And other photos. Tamara came and she actually said, "No, let's take pictures." I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
So we did take pictures with some other friends, but obviously not the
Not
new
everyone.
friend and not the other friend, not the
no
Bushe. Bushe, our very first friend.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you could already now know that we don't even
Okay.
talk. We haven't even
Like you
said a
haven't
word.
even
Just
said, hey.
now, like we didn't.
Yeah,
it was just-
because when we got there, we were like, "Hi, everyone," and
yes,
that
of
was
course, that was it. And basically, you could actually, because of the whole tension, that was like a well done steak hard.
Yo,
Very well
well
done. So you obviously could not be comfortable in getting in there, and you're like, this girl that just got in here, why did I? Because you're not even used to them, because they were,
Yeah.
it was not only
And I think for me, that was my first time actually having heard her speak like that. Because I mean,
who?
I had the lady,
the newest friend.
the newest
Oh well,
friend.
the newest friend, it was even my first time seeing her. In
Yeah,
person.
so it was the
to her,
first
so
time
officially meeting her, having to be in the under
same
one roof.
space.
Yes, with her, and I'm just not used to her. She was gonna, maybe be my friend, but unfortunately,
Yeah, it took a turn.
unfortunately, I don't know. But anyway, now when it's okay, it was the party time now, so we're dancing. So even the dancing, I mean, it's a house party. It's not a big party. We're not at the
We're not at some club or something.
We are actually at home, so it's a house party. I mean, at home you walk around with your glasses, have a small
people
talk with
were
this
dodging
one,
each other.
have a talk with this one, and get to get to bump into this one. So we'd be dodging each other around the house, and then you just dance with whoever dances with you.
Yeah.
If they come and take a picture, you pose with. If they starting live videos, your Facebook and whatever not. You only show your face where you feel, you're welcomed, or
Yeah.
So it was just that, but then the more we're down, the better things became. But then obviously they were just better in the sense that you're feeling more comfortable now. You're no longer stressing about anything. You just dance, and everyone dance, and people they downed a lot. I guess many people got sloshed in that party.
Yeah.
We started singing, we started making videos, that's basically who we are. We would make our crazy
Like live videos.
We're
singing
we're singing
gospel
gospel songs.
and all
Yes.
of that.
Yes. Until this one time, okay, remember
Which
the story.
part?
So this one time, I remember now, I think it was in the dawn.
Mm-hmm.
And where everyone is like sloshed out, and some people are dozing off now, and some are
that's
starting
the
to
deal.
go to the rooms. You're not there yet.
Oh, okay.
So Zanel was busy with this other girl. The girl that this other girl is an acquaintance as well to me, and she's obviously a friend to some. I think they went to the same varsity. So you were having a conversation, and you were sitting in one couch with this girl and Bushe. Yes, our very first friend.
Oh no,
there.
but before that, remember, I was actually called to the bathroom, and someone actually told me that there's a lot of tension here, and I was like, yeah, I also noticed what's happening. And then with that story, the 2007.
Oh wow! No, just go on. Tell me.
Yeah. So one
They
of
brought
the
up that
friends,
yeah.
called me, and he was like, there's something that I don't, I feel like it needs to be discussed, and it needs to be discussed now. So I'm like, what's happening? Yeah, no, there's a tension, but I think it's between Undando and Tamara. I'm like, what? What? What are you
Then
talking
they
about?
called me.
Yeah, and then he basically told me, okay, well, okay, this is which is something that happened. When did this happen?
Okay, so basically, there was a fallout between Tamara and I a couple of years ago, which was 2017. Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah,
it was bad, but it wasn't extremely bad, but it was bad because, you know, when you're friends, you always want to get along, and you always, but obviously you can't always see eye to eye, and sometimes, you know, when you're partying, unfortunately, we get to have our tempers, we get to have our egos, we get to, have differences here and there, and we sort of basically started fighting. And then after that was 2017. After that, I moved out of Cape Town beginning of 2018. And then when I was out of Cape Town, I was still communicating with both, you know, with yes, both of them, Bushle and actually all of them.
Yeah.
All the friends. I was communicating with everyone, and whenever I come for a visit, I'd actually meet up with them. I don't even remember how many parties I've attended with them,
including yours,
including my party, and also, you know, there's plethora parties that we actually attended all together, and we're happy, and we'd even, you know, chat. We're so happy. We're fine. You know,
even before we locked down, basically.
Now I was gonna come to that part. It was just good. It was just good. You'd not even think about it. Yeah, well, if you feel you are more of a victim in a situation, I don't know, maybe because we're not the same people. Maybe if you feel you were the most a victim, maybe you always leave with something that says, ah, this one, she once did whatever she did to me. But we are totally different people, because some of us, if I'm fine with you, I'm really fine with you. I'm laughing and I'm over that. Even if it happened, it happened. Because when I'm not fine, until, you know, we talk about it, and then I get to be at peace, then I can always smile and be happy with you. Then I'm not pretending. But probably some people are pretending. I don't know. Or not even pretending. But, you know, we are not the same.
Yeah, we know.
What I'm gonna come to right now, what I want to emphasize, or what I want to put out there, is that I moved back to Cape Town beginning of last year, 2020, and then we continued, because we are friends, we continued meeting up, and we would visit each other a lot beginning of 2020, and we started having corona cases in South Africa, and then it was locked down for the first time. A very hard time for almost all of us,
for everyone.
I mean, the lockdown demanded a drastic change that we were not even understanding, and we were so not happy and very anxious over something that we don't know. So we really needed each other as friends. So we would, you know, sometimes try to visit each other. Although, yeah, it was really not easy at the beginning.
Yeah,
because sometimes you'd feel I don't want to be alone.
I don't want to be alone.
Space. You know, as much as they say stay at home, but you still feel, no, man, let me just, you know,
let me sneak
out a bit and just meet with a friend of mine. At least I'm gonna be safe around them. Not gonna think about this virus that you don't even know. So we'd visit each other around. Like, we're visiting each other almost all the time, you know, having our permits. Yeah, because we needed to travel with permits. We have permits.
And like,
you know, we're still using Ubers.
Let me just obviously, because that was a risk, but I mean, we stayed together anyway, and having Tamara coming to us, and we know Tamara stays alone. She works from home, so I mean the risk is there, but it's not.
It's not as much.
It's
you
not
know?
as much.
And anyway, because we're close. I mean, when you're close with someone, I'm
feel
pretty
like
sure.
family.
Yes, and I'm pretty sure you all can attest to that. As much as they tell us that even families do, they also need to really be careful, because we actually can infect each other. We do actually infect each other. But then you felt more comfortable, or at least a little bit comfortable around someone you used to. That is total strange. So she was like a family. We visited each other a lot, and a lot.
So it came as a surprise to me to be called about something that happened in 2017. I was like,
you're thinking,
okay,
really?
So now I'm obviously connecting dots. I'm like, oh, so the lady was talking about that when she said,
Basically.
if there's something that you are not comfortable with or something you don't like, please address it. So I was like,
don't let people walk all over you. So almost everything now is adding up, and the fact that you know the tension that we actually mentioned in the beginning of our story time is that we started sensing it based on the fact that you should often come to a place.
Yeah,
like
she was coming to our place
almost every week, every second week.
Yeah.
Yes, and we're fine with that. We're happy actually, and yeah, we also went to her place a couple of times. So when you start realizing that our friend is quiet, she's quite distant, and
like when you
she's
say,
no longer visiting, and even when you're checking up on her, you like Zanele, you used to check up on her. She'd be like, "Oh, friend, you're a stranger. What's up?"
No, but
you're
basically now what I did send her a message, like clearly saying that I feel like we're not okay.
Yeah,
and then she was like, "Yeah, of course. I also feel the same because obviously when we were too close, so obviously if we don't talk, maybe 2 days or something." Then there's something going on, and I was like, okay, what is it? Is it something from your side? What did I do wrong? And then she was like, no, she doesn't know, but obviously we're just not okay.
I specifically remember when you asked, friend, you're so scarce. She was like,
oh yeah,
something
you also scarce as well in the south.
In the south, yeah.
I was like, okay, because like last time we spoke, visitors weren't allowed at her place, so she would come to us.
That's why she was often coming this side. Anyway, I think whatever Zanele were, the meeting that they called Zanele in the bathroom or whatever, the other room, they were talking about
no, Kalok, and it started in the bathroom when the other friend was telling me, Bana, there's obviously some tension between you and Tamara, and it's something that happened. And he said, no, even if it happened that long,
but we still need to
we still need to address it. So I was like, okay, if they're okay with addressing it, then that's okay with me. And then he was like, okay, let me call them. Then we went upstairs. We called you, we called Tamara, then we got to the room.
And then when I got there, I'm not really sure who addressed it, but I'm actually thinking is the guy friend. Who was so adamant in telling Ntando that Ntando apparently you did something that was very wrong to a friend, and the friend was not comfortable. And I think the only way that can actually help is for you to sort of apologize. And so I was like, oh, I was so shook. Goodness, like I didn't believe. Not, you know what? It's not like I didn't believe because I'm funungando. Okay, I'm when I'm wrong. No, that's just not who I am. But I was so shocked to have to, like, I felt so stupid not to even think that in a party in 2020 I'd be, asked for something that I've done in 2017. And on top of that, after I have, actually thought that we are okay with a person. Okay, but I was like, okay, no, probably some people are not feeling comfortable to address certain issues with you directly when they're having a problem. So it's a nice thing that a friend was actually able to initiate the whole mediating things between friends, which is it's quite okay. It's acceptable, by the way. So I was like, okay, you know what? Because I was a little bit tipsy already at the time. So I was like, okay, really, really, guys, I'm so sorry because I didn't know. I really didn't know. I wish I knew. I didn't know we're still there. I didn't know that she zangaqole, basically. And I actually thought, we over that, both of us, because but then I just asked them, and I was like, okay, just bear with me, guys, because now we drank a bit. We might be trying to explain ourselves a whole lot, because on the incident that happened, I'm not taking like a complete blame on everything that has happened. But unfortunately, I don't want to go back to the old story and try to explain myself and whatever not. But you know what? I'm just going to do the my part by apologizing. But can they just bear with me? I don't want to apologize now because I'm tipsy. Let's talk about it tomorrow morning when we are all sober, you know. And I think when you sober minds, sometimes they make more sense than, you know, when you're not sober, because, you know, for obvious reasons, people that drink, because I might not
they'll
understand.
understand.
Yes, so I asked them, bear with me guys, I'll only apologize tomorrow. I'm really willing to apologize, but I just want us to really talk about this, because now it hurts me to know that a friend of mine that I think I've been thinking I'm fine with, after, you know, close to 5 years, she's not fine, you know. And really, so it was like that. Okay, no, fine. And then the friend was like, no, to me, you know what? Don't, like, to me, she just, the way I could, you know, analyze the situation, she was standing right in front of me and she was like, no, friend, you know what? No, just leave it. It's fine, my friend. I'm fine now. I'm okay as long as we are talking about it. Like, it's as if she wanted us to, you know, wrap it up and, you know, but now I'm still really keen to, you know, take it up to tomorrow. I really wanted her to see that I'm really so remorseful, especially to have to find out at a very later stage that my friend was not happy about that still. So she was like, no, it's fine, Dando, it's fine, you know, my friend, I love you. And I was like, I love you so much, my friend. We really loved each other, love each other well, I still believe. And so that was it. And then I left. I went downstairs to continue the partying, and partied. And then it was that I wanted to tell you about. Okay. That where while we were still downstairs singing and dancing, but other people were already to sleep or deeper. Well, yeah. So I saw Zen having a very intense and so a serious conversation there on the other couch.
That's a story for another day.
I could hear some things here and there, but I was not focusing on them, obviously. But the way I could read that, I could actually feel Zanele or see Zanele explaining herself too much. No, guys, that isn't another. So I was like, I wasn't sure what is it now, and really I wasn't sure what the other story was. But apparently there was another story.
There was another.
But I think it's a very long story.
That's a long
for
one.
Another day. And
no. It's a very long one.
Complicated as well.
It's so complicated.
Do you really want to talk about it? Because I mean, guys, even the quarrel that I had with a friend. No, I just wanted to give them the green light, because I can't give you guys and invite you to the story time, and we don't get to the juices, you know. So basically, I don't really remember everything that has happened or what transpired in 2017. But what I know and what I can attest or what I can show you guys is that whatever we were having the quarrel over, it has nothing to do with boyfriends. We never fought over boyfriends, because we never dated, you know, friends or people that are even close. So we never. So I know some people assume it's girls,
it's boys.
Nah, I don't remember. What was it about?
It was a stupid thing. We talked about us making noise, and you were kind of saying, guys, people are gonna complain.
Oh yeah.
It was so stupid.
We're staying in a place where there needed not to be much noise. And you know, when friends are drunk, sometimes they don't understand, why are you fussing now? I mean, you usually make noise as well. And I think I had some headaches as well at the time.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. So I also wanted to sleep or something like that. I don't know, but I was basically
begging them. But basically it was about noise.
Noise, yes. Yeah. It was about noise then. So basically trying to, you know, say my friends keep it very low. And girls are already in the vibe, so we actually... because we were drunk, obviously. Yeah. Who's gonna listen to you now? You, especially the other ones are really, really like stubborn. Yeah. Anyway, so I just want to leave the other story for another day, but the other story does involve a guy. But I think the most that I took from it was that I was kind of being blamed, and I wasn't the one who was dating anyone. All right.
Yeah, anyway.
But were you the one basically? Maybe she was the one circulating the news about.
No, listen.
We're not gonna get there. But I'm trying to say to you that you also
there was
need to
a
address
WhatsApp
it
group.
in case the friends maybe get to
Oh, okay, it's
Yeah.
fine. So what had
But
happened,
also you don't want to expose much that.
Yeah, I don't want to
end up,
expose much. But what had happened is that okay, it just involved a guy.
Yeah.
But the thing was, I actually feel that the other friend felt betrayed by everyone, because everybody knew that someone is dating their boyfriend and no one is confirming it to her.
Yeah, so don't mention names now.
Yeah, I know, I won't mention names. And then I'm friends with the guy. I'm also friends with everyone. And man, Dando, I don't feel like it's gonna, if I don't mention, like...
No, you don't have to mention names.
I don't have to, but I mean, what I've picked up was that I was kind of being blamed for either being friends with the guy and also...
for knowing and not telling the other one.
No, but that part, Nando, of the girl, in my case, I think the girl found out because there was a WhatsApp group that was created where the guy was actually addressing everyone, apologizing to everyone for what he has done of dating the other friend. So now I'm like, everybody knows, because the guy actually created a WhatsApp group to say, guys, I'm sorry for this. Why are we still talking about it? And also, with the guy friend, we actually, we were talking about it, and we were like, Yazi, I'm just going to exit the group. Now I was like, I'm going to talk to the friend, to the guy friend, and tell him that he didn't have to do that. Like, if he wanted to apologize to this person, because now I felt the only person he owed an apology to was the girl that he was dating. Yeah, so I was like, why don't you just apologize to her and
Directly.
not, and not create a group? Because now, if the other friend, because the guy didn't include the other friend that he was still seeing. So I'm like, if the other friend finds out about this group, she will think that we are busy discussing her. Just, apologize to whoever you need to apologize to, and it ends there. So basically, how the conversation started was that now the girl is, communicating with me about this guy that, you know what, I don't know how he thinks. So Nama was also like, my take was that if he needs to apologize to you, he must just apologize to you. Apparently, I was in the wrong. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I hope
So
you guys...
we were talking about that.
Yeah, so basically that's what they were talking about.
Yeah.
And pity, I see you then.
That tip.
Utip.
I like tipper, guys. I do. I tip.
And then tips. And then the other ones went upstairs. And then now I was left downstairs with the other girl because I was already, relaxing on the couch now. And yeah, we basically,
It was the end.
Then Zen was already, she's sleeping.
I don't know.
Snoring.
I don't.
Then I hear there's a conversation upstairs. But then now I want to sleep downstairs. But I need to get a blanket. As I'm approaching the stairs, going to the rooms upstairs, I hear people are conversating. And, it's a very hot conversation. They are talking about my sister. Ugh, sorry about that, This is what happened when you hear people talking about your sister. In your presence.
Yeah, man.
So they're busy talking about my sister. I cannot hear each and every person. But there is this newest friend that is very loud. Like you can hear her voice, even if I don't know. But you can hear her voice basically. So I hear her voice, and I can hear the guy friend's voice as well, talking, explaining. And I can hear the other girl that felt betrayed in the whole situationship. And then
Literally.
And then now I hear they are talking about my sister and they're blaming her. But I cannot get everything they are saying. But you know where I could actually, you know, confirm that these people are busy discussing my sister. I'm not sure they know if, I'm not sure if they knew that she's sleeping already, or they actually thought I'm also sleeping, or they just didn't care, or it's just the, you know, that they just, because I'm around, it's like they don't care. I'm around, we're in the same house, we're in the same space, and they are more than 3 in that room discussing very loud. They have alcohol in them. I'm not blaming alcohol because your mind is still there.
Yeah.
I hear this newest, brand new friend saying, and you know what? What is funny is that izolo bezingekho zonke ezi zinto besizonwabele kamnandi izolo. And then I'm trying to think,
Hey.
yay, girl. Yesterday was their pre-party and it was on a Friday. They were all there except me and my sister. We were not there.
Yeah.
So if someone would actually say that yesterday we were happy, bekungekho chuku izolo bekumnandi apha besonwabile. I'm trying to think also today there is some, you know, drama or you know, there's some whatever
vibes or
bad vibes
whatever
that she's actually basically feeling because there is these extra 2 people that were not there yesterday. Basically, that's what she meant. Okay, fine. Hey, I'm boiling in a smack kettle. If not in a smack kettle, I'm boiling like water in Zianda's, you know, kettle.
Yo, hayi wawuboil. Yo, kuyabaleka.
Hey, so my mind tells me, these people really disrespect us. And these people are really blaming us. Blaming us for whatever.
For everything.
For everything, basically. And you can tell. You know what umlindo is?
Yeah,
there was a night vigil before the actual day. And clearly that's where we discussed. I don't think it started there, but she just confirmed, the newest friend confirmed that yesterday was so nice here, there was no drama, whatever not. And I'm thinking, who brought drama? I mean, we never started anything. We never even started not even a single conversation where you were thinking, hey, friend, I want to understand something. We never, because this is just who we are. We don't confront people for things unless it's really necessary to do so. I mean, in the space of a birthday party, you wouldn't want to start such things, you know, because you know where they are likely to end. So basically, that's when I could, you know, confirm that, okay, this is all about us. And yes, I can hear they talking about, you know, she was wrong. She shouldn't have, you know, if she was a friend enough, she shouldn't have. Why was it her place to even tell? So basically, there is this thing that they're implicating my sister as if she's the reason.
No, you know what I
why
think?
Why the other ones ended up dating. I don't know, or knowing about the other one is dating. I really do not know. Hey, you are more mushandiki or something.
Yeah, okay, guys, like old people.
But anyway, this is what I did, ne? Because now I feel like, do I go there and swear at these people? But this is not Nintendo. Do I wake my sister up and say, girl, let's drive and go home? It's not going to be safe because it's very late and we stay far. I cannot be driving that late. What do I do next? I'm like, okay, let me go up and get that blanket. I got in there. I barged in without knocking. Obviously, I'm not going to knock. I mean, I'm part of the party and we're still in the party, like, you know. So I barged in the room while they were still at it. I got in there. And then, you know what? Tamara started being like, you know, because she was not expecting me. I don't know whether they thought we were all sleeping downstairs or what. Because, yes, I tolerated that for long. Then I felt, nah, this is enough. Enough is enough. I got in there. I barged in. The guy was already sleeping. And the other one, they were already sleeping. So it was only girls now. The newest friend, Tamara, Bushle was sloshed out like she was drunk. I don't even think she remembered her name. She was just swearing. It didn't make sense. And I never saw her like that before. She was really so drunk that she was slashing out. And I was like, oh, we really were not used to such vibes. And I was thinking to myself, what happened? Why are these people so... They're changed. Why are they like this? And then Tamara is sweet. Like, she's really sweet. She was just herself, being sweet, but obviously she was like, Chamiyu, how can I help you? And I was like, no, I'm looking for a blanket. I just need a blanket. Oh, I go and was to get me a blanket, you know. And then I took the blanket, but you could feel now by their tense now because I just barged in while they were at it.
Yeah.
I just, you know, felt like, okay, they can continue if they want, but I don't think they continued. If they continued, maybe they whispered. I don't know, but they didn't continue. Yeah, so I think I organized 2 for you as well. And then I tried to sleep. It was not easy. Not easy at all. I was trying to wake her up a bit, but, you know, she couldn't wake up. So I was like, okay, then I slept. Then it was in the morning.
And then it was in the morning. I have no clue, Mosim, about what had happened. I actually woke up with a blister. So I was like, guys, I need to go and buy something for my blister. And Tamara was, you know, just organizing. But okay, let's go. We're gonna go with you. I can't remember who else. There were other people who wanted to go as well to actually get like toothbrushes and all of that. But Tamara ended up not going. And then we went to buy the thingy, the lip don for the blister. We came back.
Did you go with Tamara?
No, we didn't go with Tamara.
Okay.
We went with the lady from CPUT and yeah. And then we came back. I don't know when you told me. Because we were with people when we were going to the.
Yeah, I told you before they could even come from upstairs. And they came down because Samara was the first one to come down, and she offered to make us coffee, or give us some drinks. And then I was like, and then that's when I called her. I even spoke to her. I was like, my friend, because I wanted to go back to yesterday's thing. I was like, Chomi, I really didn't know that you were not fine after the incident that happened in 2017. And you were not comfortable to talk to me about. But I understand. I mean, we're not the same. Maybe you're really not comfortable to talk to me about that. But I'm really glad that I got to, you know, hear about it. And I'm really, 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 really sorry. And she was just cutting it. No, it's fine to me. She could not even give me a chance to go on and be so apologetic, you know. So she tried to cut me. No, it's fine. Don't mind it. Don't mind it. It's fine. Yeah. And we started cleaning. I remember. Yeah. Oh, we just chilled. We just chilled.
But it was still tense. Like
tense and really boring in the morning. Yeah. Because I remember when we started cleaning, the house is big, so we're cleaning, and then the newest friend is busy cleaning. And when she talks to Tamara, or she could only talk to Bushle or the other ones. And then when I'm talking to Zanelle.
Yeah, that's the Krish, guys.
Yeah, and then I'm cleaning the very same floor. But, you know, you're doing your part. We don't mix rubbish together. I sweep my own rubbish. You sweep your own rubbish on your side and stuff like that, you know.
It was that, and yeah, I guess that was the end of the friendship for me. Actually,
I think it was just bad vibes until we moved from there to went to another flat, which at that time I was already way too off because it was all pretension after pretension. I don't even know why they were still wanting us to tag along to the other place that we were.
Maybe they didn't know how to say don't come.
Yeah, and then until, you know, the newest friend was really so, she was very...
She wanted everyone to go to her place.
Yeah, very
because maybe she knew that we are not going to go to her place.
Yeah, she was so persistent about, guys, you know, most of the plans were like, we're going to go to my place today, we're going to cook there, and I'm having an appointment, I'm having a meeting, whatever meeting she was having. And the other girls they didn't know how to end the party because we're still chilling there, you know, drinking because... I mean, after party, and we're still chilling, we're still not ready to go yet until people are ready to say, you know...
Yeah,
so that's it. Yeah, so we couldn't call it a day. We sat there, but there was just no more vibes at all. Now we're just forcing things, and I felt okay when the newest friend, when she's busy saying that we must go to her place. Obviously, we're not gonna go to her place. We know very well we're not welcomed because she's just not pretending. That one is not pretending.
Yeah,
I was also not pretending, and luckily for me, I was not even, I never even spoke to her before, so...
Yeah, which is why for me, I was like, this is the first time...
We didn't introduce each other. We
This
are
is
friends
the
on
first
Facebook,
time.
mind you. We've been friends on Facebook. You know, most strangers can be friends on Facebook. Acquaintances can be friends. We're basically friends on Facebook, but it was actually our.
I think for
first
me the
time
other
having
thing,
to chill
Dandone, the reason why I say bana, I was actually a little bit, you know, shook ngayo yonke lento ba, okay, why is this person acting like this all of a sudden? Cause I mean we've had a conversation where she was like, I know you, and I wasn't friends with her on Facebook. So she was basically friends with you on Facebook, and like she was telling me that she knows us and my sisters, you know. So for me, I saw someone who actually loves us, you know, and
Oh, maybe you were wrong.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, Kaloko Bana. That's why I was shook. Because when we were chilling, she was talking about, you know, I like the bond that you guys have, you know, I can't wait to meet Undando, because they already knew that you were coming. So all of a sudden, this happens. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because basically you met before. So.
And I was so glad, Bana, that happened when you had already came back. Because imagine, I was going to be so lonely if it happened, Usese Mosobe, and then, like, I lose everybody. Not like everyone. We still have other friends. But I mean...
Imagine
luckily,
being ghosted by people you used to think
Yeah.
are your people. So after that, we drove.
I think for me, now after you told me, that was like, okay, I'm done here.
Yeah, and then we say our goodbyes
done.
to Tamara, and I think the beginning of the following month she was supposed to be leaving, and so Zen was like, so are you gonna leave without seeing us again? No, she was like, no, I'm gonna come true. Obviously I'm gonna come true. So we're like, okay. We sort of set a day where she's gonna come the weekend, exactly the weekend following that weekend. So we waited. Part of us was waiting, part of us already knew that.
Now, from me, I was like, okay, when she's alone, I'm gonna ask her what the hell is going on.
Yeah, obviously.
You know, because
she must just,
she must just come clean on what has been said by who, like why did they?
Because I think this
end
whole
up
thing
talking
even
about something that happened 2017. How did they get there? Because I mean, if you are friends, you'd actually.
We're not saying don't talk about things.
Yeah, talk
but
about
why would
things,
you talk about something that you've already even sorted? And then now it comes as if it's something that is not sorted.
So new.
Yes.
Like something that happened yesterday.
And then not only that, obviously some other things that we don't know that we already discussed. They largely contributed on the fact that now she was not going to be comfortable having to come to a space now anymore because already they have painted a certain
and
picture.
obviously now there's people there's
about
persons
and there's people who are just taking over as as advisors of you shouldn't do this and that. Obviously now you probably Tamara felt like she's not going to be comfortable coming around us anymore after the whole discussions that they have held there.
So for me, I was actually like, if she does come, because I obviously knew, like there was a doubt, there was a 50-50 chance. Okay,
I mean, having to know
70-30 chances of her coming. So I was like, if she does come, that's the first thing on the table.
And you'll appreciate, I mean, you're a friend.
Of course.
You want to talk about things when you're a friend and talk them through. And
because for me, I'm like, I never lose friends. Not like that. So I was like, I actually, want to understand more of why did this happen this way. And then
so
if we
can
can sort it out, we can sort it out. If I need to explain anything, because she is my friend. She's the one person that I'm friends with. And she's the one person I was most close with. So and then I think it was a Friday. She had said she was going to come on Saturday. And then I was like, hey, are you coming tomorrow? She was like, no, I need to pack. So I was like, cool. That was the end of it. That was the last time we spoke. So that was the end of the friendship.
So one day we will we'll talk about when friendships comes to an end, or even relationships comes to an end. What happens to the social media? We're not gonna go there now. Sometimes you opt to not be friends with them on the socials. Sometimes you continue being friends with them. But I think either way, it's right for you to
Yeah,
decide.
if it works for you.
If it works for you, because I mean, if it interferes with your peace, then I think it's fine. Do away with having to see your friends, you know.
Yeah, do what works for you.
Yeah, so one day we'll get into that topic. Hopefully we'll be seeing you soon, guys.
Yeah, we'll be
on our
seeing you soon. I think the next video that we'll be doing will be featuring our friends Uyolanda, Majira, and Ulinda. I'm not sure how we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna do a round table, just like last time. We're gonna discuss certain things, obviously. So please be on the look for that.
Okay, so I think when we're meeting with Yolanda and really trying to, you know, engage with you friends on things that can actually educate you guys,
Yeah.
and things that we actually experiencing, and things that
Affect
us
you
as,
know.
as young South Africans. We're not gonna be serious and boring, obviously, but we want to talk about conversations that will actually have an impact on your lives.
Yeah.
as,
And also, you know, we want to have like uncomfortable conversations that you wouldn't otherwise have,
yes.
you know.
So so you can actually get to understand that, I mean, we are all
All human.
and we are all affected sometimes by almost everything that we some of us not even think that certain people are basically, you know, going through as well. But we are hoping that you guys have enjoyed our story time today, Zen and I, in the new year. We love you so much, guys. Please keep on watching, and if you really liked this video, make sure that you like.
Anyway, you guys, you know where to get us on the socials. On Facebook, I am Zanel Kukuma, and my sister is Ndando Brownie Kukuma, and
Hey, when I go to your sister, I'm not your sister.
you are my sister, girl.
You're making me look like I'm
2 years
old.
older than me. Anyway, on Instagram, we are _Kukumas, which is our combined account. And on Twitter, we are _Kukumas. And yeah, that is it for today. I hope
What's
you...
a guan? Also, but please don't forget to follow Mawande Kwei on Facebook. He still has the Umpele gin, but you can only pre-order for now. And then when the alcohol ban is lifted, then you can always get your gin. And since you know that our intro song is by Mr. Zetman, please don't forget to follow him on Instagram and subscribe to his page so that you can access all his music. He has very good music. We love you so much. Cheers.
Cheers.
Satanu yangel uphetheleze phula lamathela Higher man bless Shatter man bless Higher man bless